Okay. Hey, we are live. We'll wait for some people to come in here. I see one person in here. All right. Talk a little basketball, a little football. And my notifications went out. Look at that. All right. Four people. Come on in, everybody. Let's see what happens tonight. Bad news in football. Lost two players for the year. I guess when everybody gets in here, we can talk about the bad news first. Oh, one person. Okay, everybody's coming in. Come on in, everybody. We can talk basketball. What's up, Ethan? Go Big Blue. Yeah, I hope CJ Green comes in here. I know we lost Sam Green for the year and Jordan Lovett, so that really stinks, losing your cornerback. Now we don't have either cornerback, so I don't know. We'll just have a bunch of young people playing on defense, I guess. And then, yes, if you haven't heard the Tyran Stokes rumors, we might not get him. So we not want. Well, it's not that we might not get him. We might not want him. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'll link that in a post. You can go watch Sleepers Media, which they're pretty accurate. Them in Field of 68 pretty much know something. So, but we will see. We got Louisville tomorrow, right? Louisville in basketball. That's the deal. All right. So obviously don't want to lose that game. So, and we're a 3.5 point underdog. That's a pretty, 3.5 points. It's not huge, but it's not small. It's not a pick 'em. So evidently the Vegas computers think we're going to lose. So hey, we'll see. We're number one in Ken Palm. I don't know what that means, but in basketball. So what's up, Ethan? Since you're the only one in here, what do you want to talk about, Ethan? You're the only one speaking up. What's the speed? What's the spread? Oh, the spread is 3.5, which is a lot. I already bet it. I did it with like a parlay, but 3.5. So that's a pretty. They don't think we're going to win. So hey, so we shall see. That's the spread of the basketball game. The football game spread is a lot. I don't even know what it is. 28 something. I never bet big spreads in football. Whatever you do, don't ever do that because we'll put every backup in. We lost Sam Green. We lost Jordan Lovett for the year. It sucks, man. That's two good players right there. I mean, sucks when we lose those guys. Hated to hear that. AFO, listen, your last game versus Florida. Oh, you didn't get to hear it? I was at a bar. Well, good. And I regret it. You regret going to the bar as you drink something? I mean, it's all right if you drink a little when you Andrew, what's up? I didn't catch spoke on before. Well, what about Zach Calzada? Man, there's really nothing to say about Zach Calzada. I mean, look, the guy did something really stupid, immature. He's 25 or whatever. He shouldn't have did that. But hey, the team took up for him, so Cutter Bowley took up for him. So hey, but no, guys, we lost Sam Green and Jordan Lovett for the year. That's and Waller hadn't been playing, so man, we're gonna have to play. I mean, look, I don't know how good Louisville and Vanderbilt's receivers are anyway, but I mean, Pavi is gonna run, so it's not like he's gonna air it out. But yeah, I hate to lose them. I hope you had fun at the bar, AFO. That was that was a good win. They did quit, just like we did. Like they did the exact same thing we did last year. That's what we did last year. We just quit, and that was it. And we weren't going to go any more games. So we have not quit this year. So if everybody saw my Cutter Bowley video, you know why Cutter Bowley's starting to play well. Jeff Picoro brought that up. He can make sideline throws now. He's throwing to the sideline, whereas before he was struggling with that. Now he's getting better at it. Now we can open the offense up. People don't understand it. It's not that Bush Hammond's changing all the play calling. He wasn't able to make those throws a couple weeks ago, and now he is. So now we can open it up a little bit. I mean, I think he opened it up anyway. But yeah, that's what Jeff Picoro, who knows football, said after the game. So what's up, man, CJ? Man, your brother, man, that just bummed me out the whole day, man. that your brother got hurt, man. It was his knee, right? They said season-ending surgery for him and Jordan Lovett. Two great players we lost. Well, he can come back next year. Surely to God we'll keep him. Uh, but that sucks, man. That sucks, Ethan. I like how the narrative is that Florida quit. Well, I mean, they sort of did, but that doesn't matter. It's their fault they quit. They shouldn't have quit. I mean, don't quit. I mean, the quarterback, I don't think the quarterback, I think just don't think he had that. I said before the game, he either has a really good game or he either has a really bad game. He doesn't really have an average game, and he had a really bad game. So that was good. Dowdell is coming back. That's what his dad said. Yes, that's what Matt Jones said on the after the show on the Collins show after the game, as his dad had told some people he's coming back. So good, he should come back. Yeah, and he's earned his money. Matt Jones, as I pointed out, if you watch my video, he's picked up a lot of blitzes this year. He saved Cutter Boley a couple times at Auburn, and they called it out if you're watching the game, but that's okay. He looked like Tua out there. Yeah, he did. Well, I said he either has a really good game or a really bad game. When he has a bad game, when he throws multiple picks. He doesn't just have a one interception game. When he starts throwing them, he just keeps throwing them. So he's probably done there. So he'll move on. And we need to win. We need to win 2 more games. So let's take care of business on Saturday and win one of the last 2. So Vanderbilt will be difficult. Yeah, I hope your brother, man, I hope he has a speedy recovery. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, TaylorMade? Yeah, we're talking to CJ's brother in here. We hate that Sam Green got hurt, man. That really sucks. Man, he was playing good. Damn it. So, yeah, and we lost Jordan Lovett. So we don't have either starting cornerback for the – but I mean, we'll just have people feel – we're just playing a lot of young people. So, hey, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, out for the season, yeah. And if you saw my basketball post, the Stokes is probably not coming here, is what some people are saying, that Mark Pope – he got kicked out of school. Supposedly it was for a fight. We don't know what happened. He's high maintenance. I don't think Mark Pope wants him now. I could see why I'd be hesitant to take the kid. If he's high maintenance and he's trouble, we don't need him. Just get somebody else. That's what I say. I didn't see any players concession stand. No, they didn't go to the concession stand, but they sure as the hell, kind of didn't play well. Lose this weekend. No, we're not going to lose to them, Andrew. No chance at all. Hell, they beat somebody 21-6, some little school. Yeah, just look at what their offensive line and defensive line weights are. As I said before the season, their defensive line is like 250, 260. You're going to go against somebody 340? No, we're going to be able to run right down their damn throat. We shouldn't have. And their offensive line is not. They don't even have any big offensive linemen. So, no, our backups hopefully will play well. So now we won't have, these guys aren't that good. They haven't beat anybody. Just go back and look at their scores from this year. Yeah. They ain't even played a Power 5 school. Rather have Collins and Caleb Holt. Well, that's what they said, Andrew, on about Stokes. If we're going after, the rumor is we're going after Collins and Holt, and there's your clue that we don't want Tyran Stokes. That's what, and Sleepers Media is pretty accurate. Them and Phil 68. So I'm not saying that it's true, but they usually know what they're talking about. AFO Stokes, yeah, I'm hearing about him. He's high maintenance and he's trouble. We don't need him. Just don't come here. We don't need that shit here. That's a Calipari player. Let John Calipari handle him. Yeah, I mean, we don't need him. So yeah. But yeah, don't worry about Tennessee Tech, guys. Listen, they just don't. They're just They haven't played a Power 5 school, and they beat somebody 21-6 last week. Some whomever's in their league, Ohio Valley, whatever it is. Yeah, we're not going to lose that game. Yeah, I'm not going to bet the huge line on it, but because we're going to play backups. Look, we're going to play backups. Calzada may get in the game this week. You never know. Enroll early due to academics. Well, okay, good. Well, I don't even know the kid, but I still don't like anything I'm hearing about him. He sounds like a prima donna, and yeah, just you know what? Just give me a good, solid player on time. Come back Kentucky in the spring. Well, whatever. If he comes, he comes. But if he doesn't, hey, I don't know what he got in the fight. Did he get expelled from school? That's the rumor. They kicked him out. he puts out a statement that said he's leaving. Rumor is he had to leave. So I don't know what happened. Look, there's plenty of other players out there. We'll get every 5-star we need. Look, this is basketball. We're going to get whoever we want. Okay, don't worry about basketball. Worry about football because we got to build a whole lot. I don't know if you guys saw. I said seen. Saw like I'm from Kentucky. Saw this, but Cutter Boley really took up for Mark Stoops, and he was pretty much speaking for the whole team. So it sounds to me like, yeah, if we get 6 wins, he's back. So hey, but we got a lot of rebuilding to do, and we'd have to spend a lot of money. And once again, I don't know how much money we're going to spend on football. I have no idea, and they're not going to tell us. So we'll know when we see who we buy. But no, AFO Hamden's calling plays. Yeah, people act like Bush Hamden just was calling it. No, yeah, well, if you got here late, Jeff Pecoro said the reason Cutter Boley's doing better is now he can make sideline throws. He could not make sideline throws at the beginning of the year, and now he's learning to make sideline throws so they can open up the offense. Hence why they are going 4 wide and 3 wide. Plus, Hamden probably took control, and Mark Stoops just told him to open it up. But no, he's making sideline throws he couldn't make before because now he's practicing every day and he's starting. And yes, he got his ass kicked in the first couple games, but he came back and has done well. Yeah, Bush Hamden didn't just all of a sudden wake up and become a good play caller. He was trying to call plays before, but we just weren't executing them. If we have Cutter back, yeah, I think we will. We do spend more money. I think so. Yeah, I agree, Andrew. If you also lose Brad White. If you fire Mark Stoops, you're gonna lose Brad White. So, like I said, I would think long and hard before I did that. It's too easy to fire your coach. So we'll see. Hopefully, we'll get a win here, 2 wins. Makes you wonder what would have happened if Cutter started. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he'd have done any better or not. He might have got a game jump on it. I don't know. All that matters is they were smart enough to start him, in the Eastern Michigan game, and they were smart enough to just go, you know what, we're just going to play this kid because we don't want to lose him. Because who cares? I mean, Calzada got paid a lot of money, but just let him sit there and spread his money out or whatever he did on social media, which was stupid. But we need Stoops back. Well, we might get him back, Andrew. If he wins 6 games, they're not giving him $30-something million to leave. You wouldn't do that. Yeah. Last time somebody beat Florida that bad, who was the coach? Bear Bryant. So he keeps doing shit that only Bear Bryant did. So yeah. Let's see if he can win 6 games. And then I haven't even looked at our schedule for next year. Florida have a new coach. South Carolina probably have a new coach. Tennessee is not going to fire Josh Heupel. So, but yeah, I hope so, Andrew. I hope so. I hope we get one of those last ones. It sounds like we can match up well with Louisville. Vanderbilt, we'll see. This is probably his last year. So, if they lose to Tennessee, I think they play Tennessee this week. Yeah, maybe they can get their feelings hurt. But we'll see. Basketball, Louisville tomorrow night. We're a 3.5-point underdog, which surprises me. That's a lot. I thought we might be a 2-point underdog or 1.5 pick 'em. No, we're solidly. The computers are saying we're not going to win that game. So we'll see. We need to win that game tomorrow night. So we'll see how good our defense is. We'll see how good our point guard is. Yeah, when we play somebody good. Yeah. So. Yeah, Louisville's ready. Sounds like they're fired up. So, Derek, what's up, man? We're just talking about the Louisville game. We're talking about we lost Sam Green for the year. We lost and we lost not JQ Hardaway, Jordan Levitt for the year. So yeah, tomorrow we'll take the L in basketball. Oh man, I can't do the game tomorrow, but I'll be at work. They need to win once every 5 years. Well, I mean, we need to win. Listen, we pay a lot of money for these. We need to win. And then we play Michigan State next Tuesday. I will do the Eastern Michigan game Friday night. I have no idea why, but I'll come in here if you guys want to watch Eastern Michigan. And then I will not be able to do the Tennessee Tech game, but I'll do Vanderbilt, Louisville, and football. So, and if we do bowl, we'll see. Yeah, which that would be nice if we could go to a bowl once every 5 years. Well, we'll see if Louisville can win. They got a good team. They got a good coach. They got a good team in football. They had a bad game. Yeah. So we'll see. WKRP a little early. Yeah, 15 minutes early. Yeah, I jumped on. I got free, and I was like, yeah, I'll come on 15 minutes early, so I don't have to stay on real late here. I know it's late in the Eastern time zone, Louisville home court advantage. Well, yeah, it's always a difference, Andrew. But we need to win on the road. We need to. There's no home games in March, so yeah, we need to win. We'll see what we're made of. I mean, we're going to find out if we can stop that roll to the basket offense that Georgetown did on us. We'll see. That Michigan, that's all that Michigan State, and when we play them next Tuesday, that's all they run is rolling to the basket. I mean, so yeah, we got two hard games coming up, uh, and Eastern Illinois in between. So we don't play on Saturdays. So I wish we would start playing on, but I know it's because of football. Can you speak about Cal losing to Michigan State? Uh, what happened on that? Something about an out of bounds play. I didn't see what happened. That Calipari tried to drop an out of bounds play at the end of the game and he couldn't do it. I heard Matt Jones talking about that, which didn't surprise me. Of course, he can't drop a play. He never could drop a play. I mean, that's his weak man. If that guy could drop a play, he'd be the winningest coach in the history of damn college basketball. But he can't freaking draw anything up. So I don't get it. Now something about I don't know what happened at the end of that game, Andrew. Uh, yeah. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, I just know he had to drop out of bounds play and he couldn't do it. I mean, we never could get the ball in bounds. I still don't understand why we don't play zone. I don't understand why Pope doesn't play zone. I don't understand why we don't mix some zone in sometimes. I don't get it. Michigan State made one 3-point basket and still won. Well, okay, now let's talk about that, Andrew. What did I just say? They rolled to the basket and kick your ass. What Georgetown did to us? You think Georgetown did? Wait till we play Michigan State. Yeah, dude, they are way better than Georgetown at going to the basket. Brandon Garrison is about to get abused if they don't do something. Trent Noah, you're going to get cooked by these guys. I mean, we don't have a shot block. We don't have a rim protector. I'll be the first person to say it. We don't have a rim protector. Whenever Quains gets here, we might have one. But right now, I mean, look, you can play Malachi Moreno if you want, but he's a freshman. We just don't have anybody that, you know. What I like Diabate, but he's not tall. He's wide. But yeah, we don't have somebody who block your shot going to the basket. That's what Georgetown figured out. And everybody's going to. So, yeah, when we play Michigan State, in fact, I'm more worried about Michigan State game than I am the Louisville game, to be honest with you, because Louisville's just going to shoot. We can shoot with anybody. But stopping this shit going to the basket, we're going to find out. Calipari draws up a play. I don't trust the ball. Yeah, Calipari, yeah, he is what he is. Yeah, but Michigan State worries me as much as, well, probably more than Louisville. Because if they only hit one 3-pointer, that tells you one thing. They just wear your ass out. I mean, they just get physical with you. And I don't know if we have, I mean, we don't have forwards and centers that can, I mean, one guy, Diabate, but other than that, man, like I said, Garrison, you better do something. Trent Noah, I know you can shoot a three, but man, you're gonna have to guard some people going to the basket here. We're gonna find out. Moreno's solid. He is. He's a freshman. He got dunked on by Nicholls State, man. I was like, how you dunk on a 7-foot guy, man? Come on, dude. I mean, he didn't get over there quick enough. Michigan State does not have depth to beat us. Well, okay. Well, good. But if they got, I bet you they got 5 good starting guys. So we'll see. The thing we got to do with them is just don't let them go to the basket. If they don't shoot 3-pointers, guess what they're going to do? They're going to be inside the arc. Yeah, I mean, so maybe we can outshoot them. If we hit threes, maybe we can. If we trade 3 for 2, well, then we'll win. I mean, I don't mind trading 3 for 2 mathematically, as Rick Pitino said. 3 is more than 2. But yeah, we just need to get our lineups gelling. Who's going to be in there and how long are they going to play? As the season goes on, he needs to shorten the lineup and the minutes. If people don't play well, Cam Williams, if he doesn't start hitting shots, don't have him out there. Mark WKRP, Mark Pope knew that Duke player would turn. Yeah, he did on that one play. Yeah, he even called it out. So, well, let's hope he knows. Well, he should know what Michigan State's going to do then. We'll see. Louisville guards will apply a lot of pressures. Yeah, I mean, look, if we get in a scoring match, I don't mind that. Like I said, I just don't like people with big that throw you around and get physical. Right now, that's the only team we've had trouble with. Purdue, if we want to play a Purdue style game where Louisville's going to jack up threes, then I like our chances. I don't know what Louisville's team. I don't know if they have any big guys. I don't know how they score. Like I saw their highlights, so they do shoot the ball well. Cam Williams should not get minutes. Yeah, well, he needs to start finding out who can play. I still don't know what Jelovic's role is. Sort of. He's not shooting. Like I said, I don't know. We'll see. He said he wants to shoot 30 to 35 threes. We're going to find out who can make them. Jasper Johnson coming off the bench. Yeah, I'd have Aberdeen and Lowe out there a lot in this game. You need your most experienced people out there. Diabate, Lowe, Aberdeen. Like I said, Brandon Garrison, man, he has not played well on defense. We'll see. We'll see what he can do. Then I don't know if I guess his ankle's fine. Maybe he'll start. Colin Chandler at a two guard. He can shoot as a two guard. So, you know what? We'll see. We'll see what Louisville can do. Football, if you haven't heard, bad news. We lost two really good players, Jordan Lovett and Sam Green, out for the year. Season-ending surgery. Hate to see that. CJ was on here. Sam Green's brother come by and said hello. Thanks, CJ. We like us some Sam Green on this channel, and he's done. So he's got 2 more years of eligibility. And then I hate that. Jordan Lovett. We don't have either cornerback because I don't think Waller played. So we're going to be playing Cam Dooley. I mean, who are we going to play? Nichols, Jaden Smith, JQ. You're going to see Bryant. You're going to see some freshman players in this game against Tennessee Tech. We're going to play our bench because we got to get some people some experience, especially on defense. Does Jasper have the physicality to play this game? I don't know. He's a freshman. He's going to be up and down. Like when he shoots, he'll get streaky where he hits a few, but then he'll just jack up some. I don't like that he jacks it up in the first 3 or 4 seconds of the shot clock, dude. It's like, you can, make a few passes before you jack one up. He's good. He's a freshman. He's probably learning. WKRP, our defense gave up 0 points last 2 weeks. Really, they gave up, but yeah, they were both were off of a turnover. So yeah, Macklin did come back and make a catch to make up for that. Derek, where are their injuries? Sam Green is the knee. I don't know what Jordan Lovett's is, but Sam Green was a knee injury, and his brother was in here earlier. But yeah, he's out for the year. I'm not sure what Jordan Lovett's injury was, but that sucks because DJ Waller hasn't played. He's still having issues. It's like, man, if we could get him back for the last 2 games, that would be nice. But, I don't know. Maybe we could redshirt him. I don't even know what DJ Waller is. I don't know if he's a senior or sophomore or whatever. But I don't know. But, yeah, Sam Green's is a knee injury. And so, yeah, that was not good. So, but he is only a sophomore. So pay the man his money because he played well. So that means Cam Williams will play more. Or excuse me, Cam Olds. I'm on the wrong team, basketball, football. Cam Olds will probably play more. Number 1 from Kent State, who's a decent player, will probably play a little bit more. And we'll just play some backups. And this game, look, we're not going to probably against Tennessee Tech, okay? I mean, they haven't blown out OVC team. So, yes. But in basketball, yeah, we are a 3.5-point underdog if you're just getting in here. To Louisville, 3.5-point underdog. Which, that's not a pick 'em game. So I went ahead and bet it. I don't know about you guys. I would bet that. But yeah, well, I'm interested to see how we play. But I'm as worried about Michigan State next Tuesday. So the next game I do here will be Friday, Eastern Illinois basketball. I'll do a watch party for that. I will not be able to do the Tennessee Tech game, but I will do Vanderbilt and Louisville. So yeah. But no, the next game I'll do Friday night. I'll put it out. But no, we need to win in basketball. But Michigan State next Tuesday will not be easy because somebody pointed out they beat Arkansas. They only hit 1 3. They just got some big dudes. I have seen a little bit of them play. You think Georgetown's got some big physical guys. Just wait. These guys are just as bad, if not worse. Yeah, so I'm worried about that game as much as I am the Louisville game. So that'll be the tip-off classic. Michigan State is not good. Have they lost? I mean, have they lost anybody, Andrew? I just watched I forgot. They were playing some little school when I watched them. I think it was an exhibition. They had some big looking dudes. What they always do, Tom Izzo, he's always playing half court, game. They got issues. Okay, well, good. All right. Well, hopefully, yeah, good. I'm worried about Bama. Well, Ethan, they won that one game. We'll see. Yeah. They got St. John's. I mean, I don't know how good St. John. It's early, so Nate Oates shoots the ball. So yeah, they did get St. John's. So we'll see. I don't know if they're the best team in SEC, but they played Purdue this week, I think. So yeah. If they lose to Purdue, Purdue's not playing. Purdue only beat Oakland by 10. 10. They were like a 26-point favor or more, and they barely beat Oakland. So yeah, Purdue's struggling right now. They're good on defense, and Alabama scored 100 on them. Oh, really? Okay. Is that who are you talking about, Ethan? Are you talking about Michigan State or Purdue? Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about, but whoever they scored 100 on. Wow. WKRP, how are you and the UPS folks doing? Well, I don't have UPS in my airport, but they grounded all those planes, those L1011s. So yeah, they grounded all of them, like emergency order. They're grounded. So if you had a UPS package, it might not get. It's going to go a little slow. You ground all L1011s. You got to figure out why the engine fell off. It happened once before in 1979. I don't know why the engine fell off. It doesn't make sense. Could have been a couple of issues. It's bolted on. There's a couple of issues with L. Now we're talking about aviation. Yeah, the L1011. Those people never had a chance. They didn't even know what the hell was happening. So yeah, they lost that engine. Then they lost two. They only had one engine. So yeah, they never had a chance. St. John's. Oh, they scored 100 on St. John's. Alabama did. Well, okay, then that was a up and down game, wasn't it? St. John's can't play defense, and Alabama can't play defense. So hey, maybe that bodes well for us. Going back to basketball from aviation there. Yeah. Okay, 100 on St. John's. Well, we play Alabama and we play St. John's. So hey, we play Gonzaga, Indiana, North Carolina. Who else we got? Michigan State, Louisville. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna know what we got by the time we get to the SEC schedule, But yeah, Louisville's gonna be a tough game, and Michigan State will be a completely different game. So St. John's is overrated. Well, they might be. It sounds to me like they don't play defense, but it's Rick Pitino. If they play, his style of press and shoot threes, hey, you can when you shoot threes, you either shoot your way in or you shoot your way out of a game a lot of the time. So, Andrew, Caleb Wilson is best freshman in the country. I wish we got him. Yes. Well, we did not. Yeah. And we were talking about Stokes if you're just getting in here. It sounds like we're not. There's a rumor we're not going to get Stokes. That Pope doesn't want him because he's high maintenance. I don't know if that's true, but it could be. Ethan, we'll find out what we're made after St. John's because Alabama is one of the best teams in the country. Well, they were ranked 15th. So, yeah. I mean, they were ranked 20th to start the season. So, Nate Oates is a good coach. Like I said, basketball, you only need 5 or 6 really good players. So Rippy Jr., well, we might get him tailor-made. Hydration break. Yes, I got it. Look, my voice gets dry. When I do that 4-hour football game, man, the next day, I'm hurting. I'm sitting here drinking because, yeah. I did 4.5 hours the other night. I loved it, but yeah. Cutter Bowley family in the chat. Oh, really? Oh, Julie, are you Cutter Bowley's family? Well, you tell Cutter Bowley there's actually a Kentucky football channel. I know it's hard. We love Cutter Bowley in here. It's nice to have you in here, Julie. Man, please subscribe to the channel. I just put a video out on some highlights of him from that game. What do you think of UK Ken Palm #1? I don't know WKP. We haven't played anybody. I wouldn't worry about Ken Palm right now. I mean, come on. We haven't played anybody. We should be #1 defensively. I don't know. Tim Couch Jr. Yeah, we love Julie. Yeah, we love Cutter Bowley. We're hoping Mark Stoops wins a game and stays because Cutter Bowley really took up for Mark Stoops. So you can tell us, does Cutter Bowley like him? I think he likes Mark Stoops. I subscribe. Well, thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. There's not very many Kentucky football channels. A lot of Kentucky basketball channels, but I do basketball, but I definitely do football. So yes, I've been trying to play Cutter up all year. I knew it would took him. I knew after a couple games it would take him time. He would finally get going. He would finally learn the playbook. He's making some really good throws to the sideline now, and yes, he is doing very well. So Kale Brown is giving us 25. Well, I hope not, Andrew. That's a lot. Everyone loves Cutter. Yes, Cutter loves Stoops. Good, Julie. Yes, yeah, because he's a Kentucky boy, and yes, we don't want him to leave, and we want Mark Stoops to win one more game, so that will shut some people up. Julie, I know you know this. The media hates Mark Stoops. All of them, all the local media, they all hate him. Oh, they go on other shows and badmouth him, and then I get mad and I come on here and curse. Yeah, forgive me. I'll try not to curse with the lady in the house. Yeah, I don't like our media sometimes. They really don't know a lot about football, and then they get on there and say stuff about Mark Stoops or whatever. So uh, I don't like that. Humble Roots. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Uh, he's looking better. Like, yeah, I know he's fired up. Yeah, I know he does. Yes, he does. And it's fun watching him play now. I knew when people were giving Bush Hamden, their offense coordinator, a hard time. I knew what he was going on. I knew it was going to take time for a freshman in this league. I mean, Arch Manning didn't come in the league and start tearing it up. So people were just unrealistic expectations for him. But I'm glad he's playing well. And yeah, he's got talent. Yes, he does. Cutter's leading us to the playoffs one day. I certainly hope so. Yes. Yes. So, yes, I want him to win. Actually, I want him to win all. I want us to win out and just win the last three games. You know how mad the people in the media would be if we won the last three games? You know how mad the good old boy network and SEC network, all those fine bombers would be if they still wouldn't give us any credit, maybe a little. But yeah, they'd be upset, Julie. If Cutter can get through a game without an interception. Yeah, he threw a bad one there. Yeah, he's throwing when he throws one, he throws a bad one. I mean, I'll give him that. Yeah, he threw it right to the last two games. He just thrown it right to somebody. So yeah, it just one play here or there. Yeah, just he's learning. He's young. Wildcat highlights love that Cutter said about Stoops after the game. Yeah, they love. He said everybody on the team loves Mark Stoops. So I'll say this: they didn't quit. Florida's quit. A bunch of teams have quit, but man, by God, over the years, everybody that's watched as old as I am, damn near 60 years old. We know all the other coaches that we had before. The team would have quit by now. So give Mark Stoops some credit and Brad White and Bush Hamden. The team hadn't quit. So rough in the SEC. Yeah, Ethan. Yeah. And now we're going to play 9 SEC games. So, yeah. If everybody's going to fire their coach after one bad year, there's going to be a lot of coaches fired every year because it's just too rough of a league. I've seen Randy tonight from Georgia Channel. I expect to see him later. Julie, if he throws one interception, I turn my phone or TV off. Now, you're 57. I'm 59, Julie. Okay, so we're the same age. We've seen all the crappy football over the years. No, it's all right. And look, as long as he throws one, one is fine. Just, he didn't slide well on that slide. He kind of, when he was running, and he kind of half slid and fumbled the ball there. I was wishing he would slide like a baseball player. Blue Luke, I like Bush, but he needs to turn him down a bit. He needs to trim it down a bit. I don't think he's going to trim it down. I like that we were going for it on fourth down. At this point, the hell with it. Just go with it. Just go for it on fourth down. Yeah. Everybody at the beginning was saying he sucks. He needs to turn it up. I like that you're saying to turn it down. Hey, man, just keep going. Just, get JJ Hester in there more. Just get the young guys in there and just go for it. What are we going to do? Lose at this point? I mean, just put it up there. Just, yeah, go for it on fourth down. I mean, we didn't punt in that game. You realize we did not punt. That was the first time since 2021 we didn't punt in a game. So that's pretty good. So, yeah. But, yeah, Bush Hamden, everybody deserves a little bit of credit. I knew Bush Hamden would come around. I knew what he was doing. If you follow my channel, I put his playbook on there. I put his formations on there. The Wildcat, we ran the Wildcat. I told you about that formation months ago. Yeah, we ran the Wildcat. We can run that. So, yes, as long as we have McGowan and Dowdell running, and that sets up the pass, I think Cutter's going to do well. Kendrick Law, that's really my MVP. I called that at the beginning of the year. He really has the slot receiver in this offense has to do a lot of stuff, run block, be a decoy. And look, he's done. They turned him into Wan'Dale Robinson. That was the smartest thing you could do. Just throw that guy a 5-yard pass and let him route run people. So yeah, smart play. Julie, believe it or not, I think Zach Calzada was drunk. He might have been drunk when he posted that, but he was stupid when he posted it. I don't know if he was drinking, but he was stupid. Yeah, I mean, look, he's young. He's 25 or whatever. I say young, 25, Julie. I mean, I did some stupid stuff when I was 25, but I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have took that much money out of the bank, first of all. Yeah, and just to answer some random guy on the internet, kids these days, man, what is it about? My daughter's 30. I can't get her to stop posting. Why you post everything? Jeez, I mean, I don't want everybody to know everything I'm thinking. But yeah, these kids, yeah, live, love, yeah, Robinson, Wan'Dale Robinson, yeah. That's Kendrick Law. I kept saying at the beginning of the year, Harley Gilmore actually caught 2 passes and he made a good catch. He just doesn't need to be in there every down. Fred Ferrier, we called out. Andrew, was that you? Somebody called. We were talking on pregame, and somebody called Fred Ferrier's shot. He made 2 catches. Whoever that was, I think it was Andrew. So yeah, he threw to like 9, 10 different people. So as long as we spread the ball around, and those tight ends, you got to cover our tight ends, or we will throw to them. That's what's great about this offense. Tight ends line up as wide receivers, and we move everybody around. So, yeah, I'm happy for Cutter Boley, though, really. And, yeah, tell them there's people, there's some crazy old dude that has a football channel. So I'm pulling for him. Yeah, I mean, look, Tennessee Tech, we need to just get this win and not get anybody hurt because we lost Sam Green and Jordan Lovett if you're getting in here early. We lost Sam Green for the year. We lost Jordan Lovett for the year. That's awful, and that was, Lovett was our other cornerback. So, I mean, we already had DJ Waller out. So, yeah, we're going to have backup cornerbacks. I don't know who's going to play corner when we get to Vanderbilt and Louisville. Blocking wide receivers have improved tremendously. That's true, Wildcat highlights. We said that. Kendrick Law, he's a good blocker. Yeah, we're blocking downfield. Julie, Zach got pressured by the fans, went nuts. Yeah, I saw that Cutter went up and was giving the money sign and laughing. At least Cutter and him like one another. It's not some kind of rivalry like Steve Young and Joe Montana or something like that. So, yeah, it's nice that Cutter they can laugh about this. Never says anything bad. Well, I believe that. WKRP Cutter heaped praise on Calzada. Yeah, I mean, look, Calzada probably helped him a lot. You see him over there. Look, I will say this. Calzada's not over there sulking. He is, trying to help him and talk to him. Calzada's played a lot of football. Yeah. So, look, the right decision was made to just let's go ahead and play Cutter Boley after 2 games. It was the right decision. So, it just took a little while to figure it all out. And it took a little while once you got him in the game. He's still a freshman, redshirt freshman. It took him a while to get going. I knew he would get going. And so, yeah. And we play Louisville tomorrow night. I know there's a basketball game if you're just getting in here. And then we play Michigan State next Tuesday. Michigan State beat Arkansas. So I'm worried about those 2 games. So I'm really kind of a little more worried about Michigan State, even though they don't. Andrew's telling me they're not that good. They got some big guys there. Go to the basket, and I'm worried about Brandon Garrison on defense. So we'll see. You got to beat Louisville. We're a 3.5-point underdog, so that's not a pick'em game. They do not think we're going to win at Louisville. I'll just tell you that. 3.5. I mean, 1.5, 2.5. That's kind of a pick'em game. You start getting up over 3 points. Yeah, that's they don't think the computers don't think we're going to win. We shall see. Julie, Zach just went crazy and hit his injuries. Yeah, Kendrick Law is a great player. When used in the right way, which we are using him in the right way now, he's very good. He does a lot of stuff. You better follow him when he goes in motion. And then you have to cover the tight ends. And then you have to cover Kendrick Law when he goes in motion. So there's a lot that opens up that run game. As you saw, Dowdell broke one. I'm glad he broke another one. So, yeah, Dowdell's going to be here next year. This is what his dad said. And that's what was said after the game. Matt Jones said his dad said to somebody, I don't know, at the game that, yeah, he'll be here next year. So, yeah, he's a decent running back. Yeah, we need him. and he can pick up the blitz. So he saved Boley a couple times at Auburn by picking up the blitz, even though Matt Jones said he wasn't worth the money. Matt, come on, brother. He does more than run the ball. He saved him a couple times this year. So yeah, the team. Hey, everybody's let's win 3 more games. I mean, would it be something if we just ran the table? So I mean, you're in here, Julie. Julie, you don't know how bad the local media hates Mark Stoops. I mean, KSR, those people, not Matt Jones, but the people that write for that site, they hate Mark Stoops. People on the Finebaum, all those people on the SEC network, they hate Kentucky. They hate Mark Stoops. They'll every once in a while they'll say something nice, but man, when our own media goes to another podcast and rips Mark Stoops, I have a problem with that. So I've called KSR out, some of their writers, a couple of times. Derek, do you think we have a chance against Vanderbilt? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now Vanderbilt runs the same. They play a slow down offense like we do, so they actually play at our pace. So yeah. Now they move the pocket east and west. He's running east and west, and then he'll take off and throw it or whatever. But they move the pocket every time he's got the ball. He doesn't drop back. Very rarely he rolls left or he rolls right. And so yeah, our 3-4 alignment is good against the run. That's why we changed from a 4-3 to a 3-4 was to stop the run, which has worked. So I think we can lose to them or we can win to them. I think Vandy plays Tennessee this week. I hope Tennessee whacks them. I could be wrong. Julie was playing pro. Yeah, Wandale Robinson's the Giants. He actually is playing well. I don't like Stoops, but Cutter loves him. Well, I like him, Julie. I like him. I like him because he cares. You can say whatever you want to about him. That damn guy cares about his players. And, he's done stuff here. Yeah, you're as old as I am. We never beat Florida. If we beat Florida once every 20 years, Tennessee once every 20. And yeah, so at least he's done some things. WKRP, Cats asked Pope about number 9. Cards asked Kelsey about being UK, living rent free in their heads. Well, yeah, Louisville's said F them. And, look, Pat Kelsey's a good coach. They're a good team. So you can't disrespect them or look past them. Louisville's here to stay as long as they have him. Big Blue Productions, what's up, brother? Why does it say Stokes not going to be? The Sleepers Media podcast said that Mark Pope is pretty much going to give up on Stokes because I'll phrase he's high maintenance. He got in trouble. The reason he's not in school is because he got in a fight. They kicked him out of school. He won't make a commitment to Kentucky. He's high maintenance. And they think Mark Pope is going to move on and try to get a couple other players. So Sleepers Media and Field of 68 is 2 basketball podcasts on YouTube that if you don't watch, you should watch. Field of 68, Sleepers Media, because they don't get very many things wrong. So if they said that they said that they think they have heard that Mark Pope is moving away from Stokes and is not going to go after him. And I concur. If he's in trouble and he's high maintenance and he won't commit, then you know what? Just forget it and go get somebody else. So I think Andrew named the 2 players we're going after. I forgot who they were. Christian Collins. That's it. Okay, those are the 2 players that they named. Julie, I'm 1990 graduate. Oh, you're Bill Curry. Okay, who was basketball coaches? Bill Curry. And 1990, Rick Pitino either got 91. That was either Eddie Sutton's last year or Rick Pitino's first year. And I will say that was Rick Pitino's first year, depending on when you graduated. So, yeah. And, of course, Bill Curry. We all know Bill Curry. Good God. Joby Hall. No, Joby Hall was out in 84. They ran him off and got the guy that drank a lot, Eddie Sutton. Yeah, he was a little bit of a drinker. And, yeah. So, yeah, I think you got in when you graduated. I think it was Rick Pitino's first year. I could be wrong, but I know it was Bill Curry. So, because I think, yeah, Jerry Claiborne left in 89. So, you either got in on some of that. So, yeah, you're as old as I am. Okay, so you've seen some crappy football over the years and some really good basketball. Tricky Ricky. Yep, Rick Pitino. But no Big Blue Productions. I'll take Collins and Holt. Yeah. Loved Eddie Sutton. Yeah, he drank a little. Didn't get us didn't win us a title, but, yeah. I mean, played his son, Sean Sutton. I wish he wouldn't have did that, but yeah. He was a decent coach, but yeah. And yeah, did he cheat? Did we send somebody money? No, we did not send a player money and it fall open. If you guys believe that shit, I mean, come on, man. No way did we send a player money. Yeah, that was actually UNLV's coach admitted to that supposedly before he passed away. Tartanian or whatever the guy's name was, admitted that they sent that package, not Kentucky. They just got us and we got in trouble. So now you can make any. Now you can just pay. I can't believe we went from you can't give a player a sandwich to how would you like $5 million or whatever? How'd you like $1 million? Yeah. So man, it's come. Sports has changed, guys. It's changing quick. It is not about the school anymore. It's about how much money are you going to give me? So it's for the love of money, not the love of the game. But if you're getting here late, we did lose two really good football players for the year, guys. You're getting here late. We lost Jordan Lovett, Sam Green for the year. Sam Green's brother was in here. We got Cutter Bowley's family in here. Julie, Tubby, awful coach. You didn't like Tubby, Julie? I mean, he was okay. You know, he was okay. I mean, he wasn't great, but yeah, he wasn't elite. WKRP, I never loved watching Kentucky basketball more than when Tubby was the coach. I mean, Tubby was a good guy. And yeah, that year he did win differently in 98. He did play a different style. And yeah, we could not have won playing Rick Pitino's style. I'll give him that, but he did have the players. And then, yeah, after that, I don't know what happened, guys. He's a nice guy. His son was terrible. Yes, his son looked like Prince or some Prince relative. Yeah, his son was not that good. Yeah, but he brought in some good players. Keith Bogans, I mean, Tayshaun Prince. Yeah, we just never made it to a Final Four under him. So, you know, that's the way it is, man. Rex Chapman's age lived. Oh, you're Rex. Yeah, I don't know about Rex. Sometimes that's a guy that says some stupid stuff sometimes. I never know what he's thinking. But yeah, Owensboro. I'm from Madisonville. I'm from Western Kentucky. I'm from Drew Franklin's hometown, Travis Ford. Yeah, I grew up with Drew's dad, although he's a little older than me. So yeah, we are old. But yeah, it's all right. There's 21 people in here. Tubby didn't get the best players. Yep. Yeah, we was number one seed. Yep. Keith Bogans hurt his ankle that one year, or we might have did something. Yeah. So, but if you're just getting in here, we play Louisville tomorrow in basketball, so we must, right? We're not favored. We're a 3.5-point underdog, which 3.5 is not a pick'em game. That's a solid. We think you're going to lose game. So Vegas says we're going to lose. I don't know if we pay the referees off or whatever. Right? Like I said, that's a whole other story. Listening to people like we all didn't know that sports was fixed over the years. Come on. But yeah, we'll see. Yes, and then we play Michigan State next Tuesday. So I will not do the game tomorrow. I will do the Eastern Illinois game right here on Friday night. Eastern Illinois is awful. That should be a practice. And then I will not do Tennessee Tech football, but I will do Vanderbilt and Louisville. So we need to win some games. Julie, love Rex Chapman. Yeah, he did good. His book over the summer, 78 champs. Jack Gibbons. Well, yeah, I was 12 years old. I like Jack Gibbons. That whole team in 78 was great. That was a great year. What do you mean Tubby didn't get the Final Four? Oh yeah, 98. Well, I meant after that. My bad. I had a brain fart. After the Rick Pitino players is what I was trying to think of. After he had Rick Pitino's players, yeah, I had a brain fart for a second. Sorry about that. After that, he never recruited a good team to get to the Final Four. Yes, he won in 98. Yes, which we could have won in 97 if they'd have let Derek Anderson play, but that's a whole other story. We did Cal Macy, Jack Gibbons, Rick Roby, all those guys in 78. That was a good year. Yeah, that was a good year. I like Joby Hall. So yeah. Cal Macy. Yep, Cal Macy. Good player. Back when there was no 3-point line and no shot clock. So Indiana was the last undefeated team in 1976. And I keep telling these Indiana fans, dude, you only played 32 games. And you were undefeated, but you could hold the ball. There was no 3-point line. So if you got a lead, you just hit your free throws. So yeah, I don't know if there'll be an undefeated team because you got to win 47 games now. So yeah, I don't think there'll be any more super undefeated teams We should have done it in 2015, but we did not put the right players in at the right time. So what are you going to do, in my opinion? But hey, we almost did it. So, but now you can go around and buy any player you want. So who needs high school players, right? I mean, we'll just go buy it. We'll just go buy players. But yes, so look, the Louisville game, we are not favored. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Are we gonna? Andrew, I think Andrew said we were gonna lose if he left. Andrew said we would lose. So I don't know. I haven't watched enough of Louisville. We'll see. I'm just as worried about Michigan State. Now tomorrow I'm pulling for U of L. Oh, really? You got your second degree from U of L? Okay. Well, wow. You're confusing me here. You're a Cats fan and a Cards fan at the same time. Okay, wow, that's okay. Well, be careful. You could just you could go to both, wear different, change your shirt from Kentucky to Louisville and just pull something off there. All right, you're gonna root for the Cards. Okay. Well, are you gonna root? I know you're rooting for Cutter in football, right? Come on now, you're not rooting for the Cards in football, Julie. Now, come on. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah. I'll let you do it in basketball, but yeah, not football. That's Cutter. So, but now Louisville has a good basketball team and a good football team. Cal's hero ball cost us in 2015. Yeah, I mean, look, I thought he should have changed some players up and taken the Twins out. But look, it's a lot of pressure when you're undefeated and you get behind. So yeah, Miss Wisconsin, they were waiting on us, and we had beat them the year before, and they were really good. And they said, you know what? We're going to kick your ass. So, Ethan, Kentucky 88, Louisville 82. Is that your? Okay. I have 3 college degrees. Wow. And a coach. Well, damn, girl, do you ever like, just chill? Hey, you're a coach, or you got 3 degrees? Wow. Okay. Well, you are very, very smart then. In Western Kentucky. Well, then you got to go to Murray and Eastern and get some more degrees. You could just be the first person ever to degree at every Division I school. Do something at Murray, do something at Eastern. This lady has a degree from Western, Eastern, Murray, Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, no, that's good. We like Bowling. My daughter lives in Bowling Green. I love Western. I love Bowling Green. Beautiful town. Ethan, my prediction. All right, Stokes will be a cat. Joe 4482. Well, maybe he will, maybe he won't, because now supposedly Mark Pope doesn't want him because he thinks he's trouble. That's the rumor. Is that true? I don't know. But he got kicked out of school for fighting, and he's high maintenance. So we shall see. Julie Cutter got big people in his family. His dad is a dentist. Okay, good. All right. Well, hopefully he doesn't need any dental work from wear a mouthpiece. We got you talking tonight. All right. Yes. But yeah, Joe, I don't know. We'll see. Stokes may be a cat, maybe he won't be. We'll see. If he's trouble, I don't want him. There's too many other good players. WKRP have a degree from Indiana and Louisville. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations on your degrees. Christopher Stokes sounds like a prima donna. Yeah. I mean, it's not sounding too good. I don't know what happened in high school, but when you get kicked out of high school, expelled I don't know what the fight was. I don't know. I can't say. Oh, thank you, Julie. We'll come back anytime. Turn on my notifications. I do lives every week. I'm going to come in here and talk football and basketball. So, yeah, I'll try not to curse. But like I said, I get mad at the Kentucky media for, I don't want them to give the football. Look, we're a basketball school. I get it. But don't crap on the football team. You know what I'm saying? Joe, think Pope would straighten him up? I don't know, Joe. Look, I don't know if you can straighten somebody up. How are you going to straighten up a kid who has leverage? All these players have leverage over you now. I'll just go make $1 million at Alabama or somewhere else or St. John's. So yeah, it's hard to straighten kids up nowadays. So I don't know. I don't think he wants to, Joe. That's the story that they were talking about on this podcast. He doesn't want to. Yeah, he doesn't have time for that. You don't have time for that. So I don't know what he's going to do. Christopher, any news on Jane Quain's playing tomorrow night? No, he's not playing tomorrow night. I know they said he's doing 5-on-5 drills. So I think it's going to be a couple more weeks. I think it'll be December before you see Quain's. Ethan, they're holding themselves over coaches' heads. Yeah, I mean, a player, you give a player money, he doesn't have to play well. He can, like these football players, they don't have to play well. Joe, the true, I just got Collins and yeah, Holt. Well, that's what they're talking about on this Sleepers Media podcast. I made a post about it. You can go to Sleepers Media. They have a good podcast, and Field of 68 is another good podcast. And they were talking about that they heard that Mark Pope was going after Collins and Caleb Holt, and that he has cooled off on the other Stokes kid. So it's a rumor, but these guys got a lot of connections out there, and they hear things. So I don't know. Good. I hope he does. Collins will commit. Good. Ethan, I watch Sleepers Media. I just don't like. Oh, do they hate Kentucky? I don't watch them that much. I really watch Field of 68 more than I watch Sleepers Media. So I don't know if they have a bias. WKRP, Cal always brought in the right players. Yeah, he was just the wrong coach. Couldn't throw the ball. Couldn't do an out of bounds play. Couldn't. I mean, we just couldn't do basic basketball. That's what really made me mad about Cal is. If he would have just worked at being an X's and O coach, he could have been one of the top 5 coaches in the history of college basketball. Instead, he's going to go down with one damn championship. So, yeah, I mean, because he wouldn't work hard, and, I don't know. So I don't get it. Michigan guy does. Julie, Calipari just fizzled. Yeah, he did fizzle because he stopped working hard. And, come on, man. This is Kentucky. Don't think you could just bring in the best players and then, just, okay, make a play. Come on. There has to be some structure, some strategy. I still wish Mark Pope would play zone. He doesn't always play zone. Like in that Georgetown game, I was thinking, man, can we play zone? If somebody's beating you to the basket every friggin' play, then play as, I wish we'd play a little zone. Maybe he doesn't have, maybe we will. Ethan, he got lazy. Yes, he did. It's Cal in Arkansas. Yeah, Julie's in Arkansas. He just lost to, I forgot who we said he just lost to. Michigan State. Michigan State the other day. I know they threw the ball. They couldn't get the ball in bounds at the end of the game. They could not run an out of bounds play. They were talking about that on KSR. And I'm like, wow, Calipari not being able to draw up an out of bounds play. What else is new? So, yep. Man, we've been going an hour. Wow, I'll go a little bit longer. What the heck? Hey, Jake. What's up, Jake? Why do coaches strictly play zone or man? I don't know why they strictly. There's good coaches will mix them both in. I don't know why. Nate Oates plays zone and man. I knew Bruce Pearl did that. Would play. If something's not working, change what you're doing. Why would you keep like in the Georgetown game? They were rolling. What if they're rolling to the basket? Then play a 2-3 zone and make them shoot from the outside. I don't understand why you would just go. No, I'm not. I'm not making any adjustments. That's what made me mad about the Georgetown game is we didn't make any. I thought, well, at halftime he's going to make some adjustments. Nope, he didn't make any adjustments, and they just kept kicking our ass. I'm like, well, okay. I don't know. I don't know why people are so stern that they go, I'm not playing zone, or I'm not playing, or Jim Boeheim at Syracuse. I'm not playing man. I think you would have to do both, but I'm not a coach. Quaintance will be back in January. I hope so. It's before that, Joe, but I'll take it. You can do a combo of man and press. Yes, Julie, true. Yes, you can. But whatever, hopefully we will clean that up. When we play Michigan State, we're going to find out about our interior defense because it certainly is lacking this year. I know we're number 1 in Ken Palmer defense, and yeah. If anybody was listening, Purdue only beat Oakland by 10 points the other night. Something's wrong with them. They were 28-point favorite over Oakland, and they won by 10, and they struggled the whole game. Cal led Arkansas to defeat. And they played at Michigan State. Well, Michigan State's good. I mean, they're decent, so we shall see what happens. Will Julie come back in here because we need some. I need some people, yes, that have experience with football to explain to younger people that you can't win 8 or 9 games every year if you're a basketball school. I need you to help me explain that. And we need more money for football. We need to spend more money on football, and I know we're not gonna, but yeah, we need to spend more money on football if we expect to have a good team. Julie, yes, always. I'm a sports smart. All right. Well, hey, I need somebody to keep me straight. So you come in here and you keep me straight. I need a balance here. Sometimes I say some really outlandish things. I try to be factual. If you look at my archives, I got a bunch of good videos that you would like on Bear Bryant, Steve Spurrier, Bill Curry beef. Yeah. So yeah, Zach Cazell robbed the bank. Yeah, he did, man. I wouldn't carry around that much cash if I was him. Not in my neighborhood. Yeah, you'd hear something happened to me and I disappeared because they'd kill you for a lot less than that. 20,000, hell, they kill you for 200 here. Flashing that money. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Yeah, and just to do it to some random guy that made fun of you. Yeah, come on. He's better than that. He's better than that. All right. So before, are we going to beat Louisville? Before I leave, are we going to beat Louisville or not? We're a 3.5 point underdog. We need to beat them. People coming, yes. Sleep, my heart went out to him. Yeah, I mean, look, I wasn't mad at him. He's a kid. Oh, wait, who's in here? Omar's Louisville will win by 7 to 12 points. If you, well, you might be right about that. That's a good point. Yeah, but we can't be shooting 25% from three and expect to beat them because they can shoot lights out. So yes, we have to shoot well. Pat Kelsey got Mark Pope. Yeah, I don't understand what happened that blow up there. But anyway, look, we're gonna find out. Cutter earned himself Calzada money. Well, he's probably already. Well, he's probably getting as much. He should be getting as much. Let's just hope we can keep him. Yeah, Julie, tell him we need for him to stay. Hey, Blue Luke, I hear Pope's looking at a junior in Albuquerque named. Is he any good, Lucas? Well, if he's a 5-star, he probably is looking at him. So he's probably looking at a lot of people. So plus we can buy whoever we want in basketball. No, Julie, before I get off here, the only thing is it bothers me that we don't spend as much money as everybody else in football. And then we wonder why we don't win 9 or 10 games. Well, we're not spending as much money as Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. So yeah, sometimes it bothers me we don't spend as much money in football. Pat Kelsey got the door for Mark Pope. Well, we'll see. Oh, is that what it was? Well, whatever. Look, they're friends. I mean, they don't hate one another. So, you know. Plus, Jeff Brom's a good football coach. So, our last 2 football games will be good games. We have to play well. And before I get off, we lost Sam Green. We lost Jordan Lovett for the year. So neither one of our cornerbacks we never had DJ Waller. Yeah, so we lost a cornerback. So we're going to be playing somebody. I don't know who. Thanks for the love on Cutter. Yeah, we love him. He lives in good. I'm family, but I got Cardinal blood. Well, he'll forgive you, right? You got to have some, like when you watch Kentucky Louisville now, you got to sort of root for Cutter, man. Yeah, come on. He's family. You can take Louisville can lose one game, right? Come on. Christopher, I expect to beat Louisville. Don't care if Vegas favors. Well, if you expect it, I mean, we're not to do it. Michigan State, we play them next Tuesday. So I'm just as worried about Michigan State next Tuesday because they got all big guys that roll the basket, and as I am as with Louisville who can shoot. So yeah, we're gonna have to see what we have here in the next couple weeks. I will be doing the Eastern Michigan basketball game Friday night. I will not do Louisville tomorrow night, and I can't do Tennessee Tech football, but I will do Vanderbilt and I will do Louisville football games. I'm not betting on Louisville and UK game, but I do like Pat Kelsey. Well, he's a likable person. I mean, yeah, like Jeff Brom. It's hard to dislike either one of their coaches. Yes, Miss Julie. Well, hey, thanks for coming by. And look, guys, I'll do the game Friday night. So meet me here Friday night, and we might do live on Thursday. Let me see. But we'll definitely do the Eastern Illinois basketball game on Friday night, and then Tennessee Tech. Look, guys, we should beat them. They're a little. Their defensive line and offensive lines are little. I mean, 250, 260, 270 at the most. Going against somebody on offensive line that's 340, we should just run the ball right down their throat. And don't get anybody hurt and don't get Cutter hurt. And maybe Calzada will play in the second half. You never know. Yeah, it was a great week. Hey, this was a good week, guys. A lot of people mad. A lot of people don't like Mark Stoops. I get it. A lot of people mad. Imagine how we will be with Jet. Yeah, with Quaidens. That's who we need to get. We don't have a rim protector. Garrison's not a rim protector, and my man Malachi Moreno's just young. So yeah, we don't have anybody that's going to block your shot going to the basket. That's a problem. We get Quaintance back, he'll block your shot. So yeah, we need him. As soon as we get him, we're going to be a different team. I think everybody knows that. Brom, yeah. See you soon. Hey, nice chat with everybody. I'm watching you. Okay, who's winning the game? Is the Eagles beating Green Bay before you leave? I hope we'll see. I love Jalen Hurts. Well, he's a good player. You should love him. Whoever's winning that game. But yes. All right, guys. Well, look, we'll call it a night at an hour and 5 minutes. Before anybody want to talk about anything, before I'll stay on for a few minutes if there's something you want to talk about. There's 20 people in here. Anybody new in here, just speak up. You just please think about subscribing to the channel. I do lives, I do videos, I do watch parties for football and basketball, depending on my work schedule. If there's anything somebody that's new wants to bring it, we'll talk about your team. Doesn't we'll talk about Louisville, we'll talk about Tennessee. We don't disrespect anybody. Indiana's having a good year. Did you keep up with our women's volleyball team? No, but I heard the story that the girl got hurt and then she did a Willis Reed and she came back on the court and we won. So that's all I know is we did good in volleyball, right? So we won. And whoever the girl is that played with a sprained ankle, good. That's what you should do. Play. That's right. Play. So no, I heard we're good. We're good in women's volleyball, and we won in basketball. It was women's basketball. So yeah, we're ranked number 2. Good. Alabama, Crimson Tide. Yep. Well, that's Jalen Hurts, Julie. Yep. Well, I'm glad our volleyball team is ranked number 2. If we could win something in volleyball, that would be nice. That would be nice. I love watching volleyball. I just don't get to watch a lot of it, but I love women's volleyball. Yes. Yes. Can you come on after the Louisville game? WKRP, I will come on. I can't do a live because I'm at work, but I will do a reaction video and I'll probably put it out. I might put it out late tomorrow or either early the next day. But no, I'm at work, so I can't go live. The minute I went live, we'd have something and I'd have to leave and I'd have to cut you off in a live. So no, I probably will. I'll just do a reaction video. Look, we need to win that game. 0-0. Green Bay and Eagles. Okay, wow. I guess it's wow. What is it? Halftime? Or probably in halftime, but yeah, I'll do a reaction video. But yeah, I won't come on live, but I will do a reaction video. I will see you guys maybe Thursday, but definitely on Friday. I may do a live on Thursday just to react to the Louisville game. So yeah, let's do that. I'll do a live on Thursday. I'll see you guys Thursday night. We'll react to whatever happens at Louisville. We'll talk about it. And because the next game, Eastern Illinois, they're awful. They lost to the team we just beat the crap out of. So yeah, Valparaiso. So yeah. So I'll come on Thursday and we'll do a live. We'll talk about Louisville. And hopefully nobody gets hurt in football during this week. We don't need to lose any more football players. Sam Green's brother came in here. And then, of course, Julie, who's blood relatives with Cutter Bowley's in here. So we're glad she came in here. So, Julie, please come back. And on women's basketball. Okay, well, I have to check her out. Yeah. But anyway, hey, go Cats. Go Big Blue. We'll do a live Thursday night to review the Louisville game. I'll probably do a reaction, but yeah, I'll put it on maybe Wednesday morning, so you guys can see it. And then you know what? Let's go try to beat Louisville. I mean, in basketball, it's early if we don't beat them, but yeah, it would be nice if we did. Following the women's team last year. Well, it sounds like we're good in volleyball, so everybody go watch volleyball. I'll have to get. I have ESPN Plus. So I can probably go back and watch that game and see. I might just go watch some games, and now that you guys are talking about it, go back and watch it. But yes. All right. Well, listen, go Cats tomorrow night, and then I'll see you guys Thursday. We'll talk about it. Then we'll do the basketball game on Friday. And then we'll get ready for Tennessee Tech. She's a beautiful blonde. Well, I already like her, Julie. Maybe I shouldn't. I already like her if she's a beautiful blonde. Yeah. So. Don't tell me she has blue eyes. Okay, just don't. Then yeah. So yeah, when you're older, you're considered creepy. I don't know what that's about, but Blondes rule. Yes, Ethan. Yeah, they do. Ethan, yes. Blondes rule. Uh, well, I say that. Yeah, well, let's just be honest. Yeah. And if they're blue eye with me, blue eyes and blonde, yeah, I'm over. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, wow. Okay, we ended up on talking about blondes. Okay, we talked about airplanes, and yeah, don't fly right now. I work in an airport. My advice is you to anybody: do not fly right now. Okay, it is not. I'm not gonna say it's unsafe because we're online, but guess what? It ain't that safe. Okay. Thank you, Ethan. Well, I wouldn't say never, but not right now. Yeah, now probably they're listening in. The FA's listening in. I'll get a phone call tomorrow. Did you just get online and say, no, I didn't? I'm not saying don't fly, all right? But I'm just saying be careful unless you absolutely have to. Yeah. Hey, and when you say absolutely have to. Yeah. Because before I get off here, some of the people that got on that UPS plane were people that are I think they were UPS workers that were going to Honolulu to have a little vacation. They never got there, so just remember that. Do you still have your Farrah Fawcett poster? No, I don't have my Farrah Fawcett poster, but that was a good poster. Yes, that was a good one. I actually like Kate Jackson for some reason. So I don't know. As I got older, I was like, Kate Jackson was, you know, maybe he has the wrong person. All right, Bob, safe. We got to stop talking about this, or my wife's asleep right now. She will not watch this back, so it's all right. It was our little secret. Don't talk about Farrah Fawcett or blondes. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, go Cats. Beat Louisville. We'll talk about it Thursday night. Everybody be safe out there. Try to be nice to people. People are rude. Don't be rude if you can. Okay. All right. Have a safe week. Go Cats. I'll see you Thursday.